What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of the AK Show with your boy AK the Ref. How is everybody doing on this Monday morning? Yes, we're here on a Monday morning. So by the time this comes out, it'll probably be around Monday evening. I hope everybody had a fabulous weekend, had a fabulous week last week. You made it through another week. You're here on Monday, but I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you some round of applause for being here on a Monday. Yes, there you go. This is for you to get through that Monday. You know, Monday. Monday's always the most difficult day of the week. I feel like Monday, and then probably like maybe it's not Monday. Maybe it could be Tuesday. Monday, you're showing up. You're like, and then when it gets to like Tuesday, you're like, oh boy. And then Wednesday's like, and then Thursday, you're like, yeah, let's go. And then Friday, and then the weekend, right? But Monday is one of those difficult because you're trying to get back in the groove of things. You had a weekend, maybe you partied, maybe you just chilled, but just after having like 2 days off, you just don't want to go back to work. But if you're a teacher, if you're in education, enjoy your fucking winter Christmas break, whatever you want to call it these days. Enjoy your break because you are probably on winter break from school if you're in education right now for me. So this one is to all the educators out there for making it through the first semester of the school year. Enjoy your time off. Relax. Don't even think about school. Don't think about anything. Just enjoy your time off until it's probably what 2025. Just goes to all educators out there in any level, from elementary to middle school to high school to college. Enjoy your time off. You have well earned it, and I'm going to enjoy it. That's why I'm here on a Monday morning. Yes, we're recording here on a Monday morning. Couldn't do it Friday. Was at the Justin Timberlake concert on Friday, Kansas City, the T-Mobile Center. Yes, that's what we're going to get into today. I just want to talk about it, the experience of Justin Timberlake concert, because I enjoy going to a good concert. You know, I've talked about it before. I've been to some not so. In terms of concert, I'm gonna just talk about as a performer. I've seen some people that be like, and then I've seen some people like, damn, that was amazing, right? But the only person I've ever wanted to see was Michael Jackson in concert, but that ain't never gonna happen because to me, he's the greatest of all time. He, in generality of music, but especially in performing, he's just the goat. But give my thoughts on that. Give my thoughts on the Chiefs, and then I'm gonna get out your hair. But thank you for tuning in. As usual, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're sitting at about 1,400 subscribers right now. We're almost to that 1,500 mark. I think we can make it before the end of this year. Before the end of 2024, I think we can get to 1,500 subscribers. That would be amazing. Because the goal a few months ago was reach 500. We reached 500, and I was like, okay, let's reach 1,000. We reached 1,000 after the 500, and now we're like, I'm sitting at 1,400. I'm like, fuck it, let's get to 1,500 before the end of the year. We're gonna get to that number, I guarantee you. And when we do, I'm gonna post a thank you video. 1,500 subscribers is fucking amazing. We're gonna keep moving up because the next goal after 1,500 is 2,000. 2,500, 3,000, up and up and up and up and up until we have a million. We have a million. I'm gonna throw a big ass party. You best believe that. But hopefully going into the new year, I want to work on getting our first guest because I think that would be great. Getting our first guest on here, which would be amazing. And then see how that goes. I mean, I would like to have at least one guest on a month, at least, maybe even twice a month. But to start, we'll start with one, see how that goes, and if it goes well, we'll do about one a month. And like I said before, it's probably gonna be people that I know in the wrestling industry. And then maybe get some athletes, get some up and coming young athletes on here too. Let them tell their story, get them some exposure. You know, I'm out here trying to give people opportunities. See, we gonna grow together. We gonna grow together. So we out here, we talk about sports, entertainment, anything in sports, anything entertainment wise. I ain't gonna talk anything gossip, any like rap beefs going on. I ain't gonna talk about that. Like it's just like we can talk about music, break it down. We give reviews on that. We can talk about movies. We talk about TV shows. Talk about sports, like what goes on the field and things like that. But keeping the drama out of it. We keeping the politics out of it. We talk wrestling. We talk about who we want to, what matches we want to see. How I think this show went, or how I think that pay per view went, or whatever the case may be. But we don't talk about politics on here. We ain't gonna do that. I ain't got time for that. That's enough in the world already today. Is all that politic and all that negative news. Yeah, we need to know what's going on in the world, but sometimes we gotta get away from that shit. And so it's so that you can come here and we can just chill, relax, and just shoot the shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment, share, the old episodes. I really do appreciate it. I mean, we just trying to do something. I've always wanted to have a podcast. Ever since a podcast became a thing, I was like, I always wanted one. And then I remember I was listening to Gary Vaynerchuk, and he was talking about, like, if you want to start your own podcast, download this app. I forgot what the name of the app is, but now it's like Spotify for podcasters. But back then it was called something else before Spotify, I think, bought it and took it over. He's like, just download this app, press record on your phone, and just start talking. And so I started doing that. That's how I started. I wasn't consistent with it like I am trying to be now, where I'm trying to like go one a week. Now there were a few weeks where I didn't get anything done, but now I'm consistent with it. I'm trying to stay consistent with it. If I miss a week, cool. I'm gonna have 2 that week. Shit got busy last week. Basketball, had a tournament, went to the concert on Friday. Had to be at Chiefs game at 6:30 on Sunday to work and watch the Chiefs game. And then yesterday had to finish Christmas shopping. So I was like, today I got the day off. We going here. Oh, and there's going to be another episode this week. Maybe. I'm going to take this with me. I think I might record in Garden City, Kansas. It might be a full house. I might even have my brother-in-law. We might do a fucking 2 people show in here. You know what I'm saying? Shit, dropping shit. But yeah, let's fucking get it. I'm fucking here for it. But like I said, like, yeah, there might be an episode this week where there might be some family members on. So let's do it that week. But like I said, I hope you're having a good Monday so far. Last week, I gotta give a shout out. We won. Wednesday we had our tournament for girls middle school basketball. And our team, Indian Hills Knights, the girls team, we came out on top in the championship. So how the tournament is set up, there's a play-in game. There's a play-in game Monday, which we didn't have to play in. And then there's 2 games. There's 2 games on Wednesday. One was like a semifinal. If you win that, you go to the championship. But if you lose, you got to play like the 3rd or 4th place game. So we won the first game Wednesday, and then we proceeded to play right after that, the championship game. And we won. So we went 10-0. So shout out, congratulations to Indian Hills girls basketball team, 10-0 champions, baby. Let's fucking go. Also, shout out to some of my old students that we got to play against. I know it was tough, but y'all put up a hell of a fight. It was a good game. It was a good championship game. They put up a hell of a fight. They cut it within 3 late in the 4th quarter, but our team was able to pull away. So shout out to Westridge Middle School. Some of my former students were on that team. I still love y'all. But y'all did good. But shout out to the Knights girls. We got the dub. We 10-0. We got the championship. So hopefully we can get another one next year. But I got boys. I got boys basketball. Assistant coach on boys basketball. So that starts in January. So hopefully we can get championship. Because last year we were in the championship game, but we lost in the championship game last year. So hopefully we can get that back and get back to the championship game and win it this year for the boys team. So shout out to that. We got the dub, 10-0. I'm excited about that. That was exciting. Got to eat Minsky's afterwards. Minsky's pizza. It's like not like a banquet. This is the after party. Like, yeah, we went to Minsky's, the whole team, the coaches, the parents. We ate, had some good pizza, had a great time. It was fucking fabulous. And then went to the concert on Friday. Went to the game, worked the game on Saturday. We got that dub. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that, but no, we just here. We here, leaving the Garden City tomorrow to go visit her side of the family. Stay there until Sunday, so we'll be able to watch the Chiefs game on Netflix on Wednesday. Hopefully, we get that dub, one more victory, and we got the number 1 seed. So hopefully, we get that on Wednesday against the Pittsburgh Steelers. But let's get into it. I want to get into this Justin Timberlake concert. So Justin Timberlake was in town on Friday, this past Friday, the I don't even know what day it is no more. The 20th. And he was at the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City. And I was excited to go. I was excited for this concert. Uh, my wife did. She was excited too, but we were stressed out with Christmas shopping and everything like that. So, but she was excited once she got there, and DJ was playing music before Justin Timberlake came on, and he came on. Shit was amazing. Like, shit was fabulous. Like overall, his concert, his performance was fucking fabulous. One of the top people I've seen, right? In person, in concert. I'd fucking go again. I'd go again. Really, what I want to see is him and NSYNC do like a reunion tour. That would be fucking dope. But we went to that. I remember when they announced it, I was like, I'm going to this shit. When tickets went on sale, I did a pre-sale. I got tickets. We were in the lower level, like on the end stage. So if the stage is over here, we're on the end view, and then he has that like that second mini stage. Like you're starting to see artists do, like they have their main stage, and then they have like a second smaller stage in the back. And I think they do that so like people that are in the back can get a closer view of them too, which I don't mind. I fucking loved it because at one point he came over there and we had a real good view, and I got a real good camera on my phone, so like I was taking zoom in pictures. You see his face and everything like that, getting good videos and pictures and things like that. Just capturing those moments, you know. But overall, the concert was great. I know he's like in his 40s, but he can still move. He can still dance. He sings. Like, you know how some people you go in concert and you see them live and they sound different than what they do on like when you listen to their songs on the radio? He sounds the exact same. He sounds just like he does on his songs. So which is always refreshing. Because a lot of times, like I said, you don't get that. Like when we went to Mariah Carey last year, she was singing. She wasn't lip syncing, she was singing. And she sounded just the same as she did in the 90s. She was hitting the high notes. She was hitting all the notes. She was like serenading everybody with her voice when she was doing like ballads and singing. I was like, oh my lord. I was appreciative that she was going out there and just hitting it. And like Justin Timberlake is out there just hitting it. At one point he was singing, his background singers were singing. They were just on one song, they were just singing. I was like, that boy good. That boy can sing. So he sounds just like he does. Like there's no difference. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the radio and him in person, which is always great. Because a lot of people have that auto tune, they have this, they have that, they have the machines that can change their voice. He sounds just like he does on the radio. His concert, hella energy. You know, a lot of his stuff was from his new album, and I hadn't really listened to the new album. I knew a few songs. I just knew the one song, "Selfish." Fucks with that song. But then he played a couple other songs. I was like, okay, okay. Had a one song called "Sanctified." I fucks with it. Had another one called "Fucking Up at the Disco." Fucks with it. There was another one called "Infinity." Uh, Infinity. You go look it up. Fucks with that one. And then there was another one, like he was two stepping to it, fucks with it. And then he did some of his older stuff from his previous solo albums. But I was into it. I was fucking with it. And then yeah, it overall was great. He brought the energy, he was singing, he had the band, he had the Memphis, he had the what did he call him? Oh fuck. It was JT and the Memphis kids. I think he called him like his band. He called him like the Memphis because I think they're all for his band was like from Memphis, so he called him the Memphis Kids, JT and the Memphis Kids, because Justin Timberlake's from Memphis, born in Memphis. So he had them. They were rocking it. JT was rocking it. Uh, just rocking it the whole night. Kept the energy up the whole night. It never really slowed down. I mean, he had like one slow song where he like really just sang, and then I didn't know he was this multi talented though. He played the guitar twice. He played the piano multiple times. I'm just sitting there like, oh, you like this? I didn't know that. Cause like growing up watching NSYNC, you saw him dance and move and pop lock it. I didn't really know he played instruments like that. Which maybe if I really knew he was from Memphis like that, you hear Memphis is a music. Tennessee's a musical area, right? So you grew up in Tennessee, probably, especially Memphis or even Nashville. You probably know how to play the instrument. But he was playing the guitar. He was playing the piano. He was on his knees playing the piano. I was like, oh, this boy good. This boy good. Overall, great performer, great concert. I give it a 10. If you get a chance to go to the Forget Tomorrow tour, Justin Timberlake, I highly recommend it. You will not be disappointed. standing up the entire time, dancing, singing. Even his new shit, I didn't really know. I was fucking with Bob, and I was like, okay, I fucks with this. I fucks with this. He played his old shit. We get really into it. Like, bam, me and the wife, we both standing on our feet. We old, and we were funny when we got to the concert and like we're driving, near the venue and going to the parking. My wife's like, look at all these old people. Look at all these people our age. Because I'm like 39. I'm 39. She's 42. My wife is. So when we went there, we're seeing all these people our age, and like, yep, they left all the kids at home. They left the kids at home. Must have got the babysitters for the night. We out here. We out here. All these old people about to go to ham at this concert. DJ, I forgot the DJ's name. Fucking amazing. Playing all the good hits. It's playing even song for even before the 80s, like 70s and 60s and shit like that, and playing 50s, playing 90s and early 2000s, playing all the good hits that he know our generation would listen to and fucks with and get hyped. Because DJ if you got a DJ on before you come on, it's their job to get the crowd hyping into it. As soon as we got into that venue and we got up the escalator and start walking to our seats, you can hear the song. They play Pony, Genuine, they play all the good shit. It's like, oh yeah, this is all the shit we grew up listening to. Because I'm telling you, all that good music from back then, the 90s and early 2000s, it was a time to be alive, man. Growing up in that time, woo, boy, musically, woo, everything, pop, rock, hip hop, R&B, it was all lit. It was all lit. But the Justin Timberlake concert, he still got it. He still got it. Like, I don't know what else to say. I give it a 10. If I'm really ranking it, I give it a 10. The production, the dancing, the singing, band, the background vocal. He had some amazing background singers. They could sing. Like, they were just singing. Whew. I was like, damn. Like, everybody was just in there, just doing it. Oh, I gotta pick something up on the ground. I was like, damn. But everything. I mean, at one point, some moments happened. There was a couple there that wanted to do a gender reveal, and they had a box, and the box had the back of Justin Timberlake's head on it. These fucking things are not staying in my ear because I need smaller of these plastic things. So I might just keep this down here. I don't think I need it in my ear really. But he did a gender reveal, and the couple had a box. And on the box it had the back of Justin Timberlake's head. So he grabbed the box. He's like, oh yeah, we're doing this. So he got the box. He saw the box, had the back of his head on it. He's like, look at it. He turned around. He's like, yep, that's the back of my head. Yes, it is. And then he opened the box and he was like, a baby in a box. He was like singing. I was like, this is great. This is great. Like moments like that at concerts are fabulous where he's just like, you're just going to take your time. He was reading the fan signs because some fans bought signs. And he was like reading the signs. He's like, oh, there's one over here I found. We're going to do the gender reveal. So he got the box. He opened it. He was like, you sure? He opened it. He pulled it out. It was a blue. So it was a boy. But it was a onesie, blue onesie. But on the front of it had a picture of NSYNC. Like the one like where they're in the line. So it has each of their face. It had the picture there. He's like, mm-hmm. And so then he signed the onesie under his picture. Gave it back to him. Gave him the box. He saw another guy had like a present box wrapped him, a gold present box wrapped around him. He took that. He signed that. Another person had a Chiefs jacket because the guy he was trying to sign the box for, he was like, anybody got a Sharpie? And some guy in the front was like, I got a Sharpie. He's like, cool. I'll sign something for you as well. So he threw up his Chiefs jacket, got it signed by Justin Timberlake. I was like, that's fucking dope. And the guy got his present box signed by Justin Timberlake. And then when he was on the other stage, the B stage, that was back towards the back, the smaller one, he signed somebody's shoe. I think it was an Air Jordan. He signed somebody's shoe. I think he signed something else. But the cool part about it is like when he was going to the backstage, he walked through the crowd. He was like giving high fives. He was taking selfies. I was like, he was very interactive with the crowd. Like really, like that. I could truly appreciate him being that interactive with the crowd. I was like, I fucks with that because he's sitting there like shaking people's hands on the way to the stage. He took somebody's phone and was just like singing like taking selfies with people. I was like, that's fucking dope. That's fucking dope. I was like, I fucks with it. Oh boy. I was looking up something, but hold on. Damn. But yeah, he was doing all that and then yeah, I was telling my wife, I was texting just now. I was telling my wife, shit, we should have brought a sign. Cause not this past summer, the last summer we went to Florida and we got married. We went on like this cruise ship and it just went around. It was probably like an hour or two on the cruise. It like went around in Clearwater area on the in the Gulf of Mexico beach area water. It went around. We ate. We didn't eat on it. We were drinking on it and playing music. And we requested our song because me and the wife picked the wedding song because we did our wedding on the beach. It was just me, her parents, my mom, and our kids. So we just did the beach thing. Got married on Clearwater Beach. No, we had been together since 2000. Oh my God, I want to say six. We've been together for a while, right? And then we finally just got married. Like we've been engaged for a while before we got married too. But we did the beach thing. Then we went on this yacht. Took us around about an hour and a half, something like that. Dope. I'll do the fucking experience again. It was great. But they had this DJ, had this old lady. She was great. She played great music. I went and requested a song because we picked our wedding song, which is NSYNC. This I Promise You, and so we picked that as our wedding song. And then I was like telling the wife we should have brought a sign that said, "Can you play our wedding song?" This I promise you. I know it wasn't by Justin Timberlake, it was by NSYNC, but that would have been dope if he would have saw that sign and then just busted out singing it. I would have been like, "Oh my God, that was amazing!" But yeah, great time, great concert. And what I find funny is, yes, most of the girls, he has a lot of, female fans, right? But he also has guys that are fans as well. But growing up, back in my time, when you had the boy bands, the boy band craze, you had like Backstreet Boys, had NSYNC, you had like 98 Degrees. Hell, you even had Hanson, bop, bop, right? I'm probably forgetting some. I don't really consider Boys to Men a boy band like NSYNC and them were, but even you can go back to like New Kids on the Block, right? But growing up, like you had like those ones, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 90 Degrees, and Hanson too. But I remember growing up in like elementary school, all the girls falling head over heels for all these boy bands, right? But the boys, they're too cool for school. And they're like, these guys are stupid, they're lame, we don't like them, whatever, their music sucks. All the boys were saying that. If you didn't, you're fucking lying. You're fucking lying. Now me on the other hand, I don't know if I ever said it. I probably did just to fit in, but at the same time, secretly, I was listening to songs. I was listening to music. I remember the first time I saw NSYNC. It was on the Disney Channel. Back then when they had the Disney Channel concerts, and that's when they usually see up and coming artists. I remember NSYNC. I remember I turned it on. I was like, "What the fuck are these guys?" I was like, because I remember Justin Timberlake. He was wearing these big blue baggy ass pants and just dancing. I was like, "Who are these guys?" I was like, "I fucks with this." I was bobbing. I was like, "Hell yeah," because I fucked with Backstreet Boys. Did I probably admit it? No. But I fucks with them. Like the Backstreet Boys song, everybody, fuck yeah, let's fucking go. Like all their songs. NSYNC, yeah, fuck it, yeah. 98 Degrees, hell yeah. Shit, we went to 98 Degrees. It was a few years ago. They're at P&L, put on a hell of a show. It was great. Went to Backstreet Boys, put on a hell of a show. Because I hadn't seen Backstreet Boys. We went a few years ago, like 3-4 years ago. We went to Backstreet Boys. It was great. I fucking enjoyed it. I've seen Britney Spears twice. This is my first time seeing Justin Timberlake solo, but I've seen NSYNC before when I was in middle school. Didn't tell nobody. But like I said, growing up in that time, like I'm 39, so if you're my age and you're a boy, you probably weren't listening or admitting that you were listening to these groups, this music. But back then, I was like, I was like, I like this shit. Why can't we just admit that we like this shit? Because it's funny seeing all these guys now, like, oh, Justin Timberlake, the shit, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, the shit. Let's fucking go. Those were my people growing up. That was our era of music. I'm like, back then you weren't. You weren't. Nah. You weren't. I know you weren't. Mm-mm. Now you own it. You weren't owning it back then. You were saying that shit was lame and stupid. You didn't like them boy bands. You unless you were listening to it secretly, which I'm assuming everybody, all the guys were back then. I was shit. And then but even when that music would come on, like if we played that music in class or in the music room, like I'd be bobbing my head and dancing to it. Right? I was always the odd one. I didn't give a fuck what people thought of me. I still don't. I'm still the weird one. I've had people call me weird. I don't give a fuck. I'm fucking weird because I'm different. Because I'm not the norm. I don't I don't need milk with my cookies. Give me one time I ate milk and I drank the pop. And some of my friend looked at me weird. This was in high school. He's like, "You're weird. You drinking? You eating a cookie without milk? Who the fuck said I need a milk with a cookie? That made no sense to me." Like I've been like watching pro wrestling. Oh, you weird for watching that shit? No, you're just weird. You're just weird. All you other people are weird. I'm the normal one. Probably not. I know I'm weird. I know I'm not normal. I don't give a fuck. But anytime a song came on, I'd fucking dance to it, and the boys would look at me like, "He is fucking weird. What is he doing?" Yeah, they just give me looks and be like, "I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm gonna dance what I want to dance to and enjoy what I like." Like even in PE, right? I'm a teacher, right? I'm old, right? All the kids are young, right? And I start dancing and moving like, "Oh my god, he's dancing. What are you doing?" I don't care what you think. I'm gonna move and groove to this song while we in PE and having a ball, having a good time. All right, all right. Why don't you do the same? You're trying to act like you're too cool for school. That's how it be. Kids be, especially boys, be acting too cool for school. It's like just stop. It ain't working. Just be you. Just be you. I was me. I was me. So I went to this NSYNC concert in middle school secretly. I ain't tell nobody. I saw they were coming to Kansas City. I was like, I want to go. I told my parents, I was like, "Can you buy me a ticket to this?" They bought me one. They dropped me off. It was at Kemper. I sat upstairs. Opening act was on. I remember I went. I was like, I don't want to sit up here. I'm gonna see if anything's up in the lower level. I found this area, this perfect area on the side of the stage. I could see right there. It was close enough. I could see all their faces. I was like, okay. I sat here. I don't know what it. There was like seats in front. It was like this block stair. It was at Kemper Arena. If you're from Kansas City, you know what Kemper Arena is. If you're my generation, yeah, you know what Kemper is. It ain't there no more. Now it's called the Hy-Vee Arena. But I sat there. Nobody told me to move. Like none of the ushers told me to move. So I sat there for their whole entire set. And I remember I was like, "This is fucking dope. This is great." They did bye bye bye. They did everything. They were dancing. They were singing. I was like, "This is fucking amazing." I was like, I'm here for this shit. I wish I had a camera. I didn't bring a camera. I wish I would have brought one of those. Back then we had either Polaroids or disposable cameras. Like you take the picture, you buy the disposable camera, have a certain amount of pictures you can take. You go get it, go get the film developed, and they give you back. I didn't bring one that day, but I remember there was like a suite next to where I was just sitting in a fucking empty space. Nobody was bothering me. I wasn't bothering nobody. I wasn't in anybody's way. I wasn't blocking anybody's view. I don't think the usher said anything to me. I think I might have asked, "Can I just sit here?" He's like, "Yeah, this is on shoot." I was like, "Cool," because it wasn't blocking anybody from getting out. Because it was like a little area, but nobody could get out that way. Like to go around their seats, there was no. It was weird. I sat there. I enjoyed the show, but I remember there was a suite next to me. I remember there's a boy I went to school with. I played baseball with him too. I ain't gonna call his name out, but I remember I looked over there. I was like, "Oh, I was like, damn, he gonna see me." Then I'm thinking, what the fuck is he doing here? And I remember he's trying to act too cool for school, right? He's sitting in the street acting too cool for school. And I think Bye 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 came on. He was over there like, I looked over there. He's sitting there. He's like, I was like, yeah. I was talking about school the next day because we were in the same science class. I was just looking over there and thinking in my head, like, yeah, you were at the NSYNC concert last night. I was like, trying to act like you weren't there. That's how it was back then. We act too cool for school, but at the same time, I was just like, whatever the fuck ever. Shit, I went to I went to Britney Spears. I think it was in sixth grade. Because I had a crush on Britney Spears back in the day, but I also fucks with her music. Hit Me Baby One More Time sometimes, and oh boy, Oops I Did It Again. Like I fucks with all Britney Spears. Like come on now, come on. Back in the day, come on now. But we went to Six Flags. My friend went with me. My parents took us. We went to Six Flags. She was performing their amphitheater in Six Flags inside the park. So we went to Six Flags for the day. It closed. Went went to the concert. It was dope. Left. I didn't give a fuck. And I remember one time I was on the bus in middle school, had a CD, listening to Britney Spears. I think was listening to Britney Spears, had the whole fucking CD case in my pocket. I'm listening to it, and I had it in my hand, and somebody on the bus saw it. Some boy, he was like, "You listen to Britney Spears?" And he says all loud. Everybody look at me like, turn around, look at me, and like, I'm just sitting there like with my headphones on, I'm like just giving him a look like, damn. And I think somebody asked me later on in school, like, yeah, so you listen to Britney Spears on the bus? I was like, yeah, so? What's your point? Like, at one point, I was like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Don't act like you don't fuck with this shit either. Because back then, music was dope. It was, I'm telling you, 90s, early 2000s music, man. You come home, especially when TRL was popping, Total Request Live, BET 106 and Park, where they actually showed music videos on MTV. Even before TRL, they had like MTV hits. They would show you had Rhapsody the Basement on 106 on BET. You had you had so many different. It was just great. But they play all the music videos, and then I remember MTV did the making of the music video, which was dope. Man, I'm telling you, man, it was dope back then. So like, but yeah, I just find it funny. And all of a sudden, all these guys are all of a sudden fans of all this type of music they were saying was stupid and sucks, and saying all these boy bands were lame. Which I probably said it, but I didn't mean it. I was fucking with it. I was fucking with it back then. And then like as I got a little bit older, I was like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Like this is what I like. You fuck you. Yeah, I like these boy bands. So what? They play good shit. The music good. Like I said, I listen to all types of music. The only music I really don't fucks with like that is country. Now some of this newer country, I kind of get with, but like back then country, mm-mm. But like yeah, like I listen to all types of music: pop, hip hop, R&B, rock. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. Come on now, give me all the music from back in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. I fucks with it. Come on now, what are we doing? What are we talking about here? The music good is good. Don't matter who's doing it. So, like, yeah. But yeah, I just find that funny though. That's funny to me. I find that amazing. Like all of a sudden now they fans as well. Were you fans back then? You probably were secretly. You just didn't want to tell nobody because you thought it was not cool back then. No, it's cool now. It's cool back then too. You just afraid to admit it. Oh yeah, when that one other song would always come on. Fuck, what was it? The Aqua, the Barbie song. Oh, when that come on, I'd be like, let's fucking go. I'm a Barbie girl. And I swear, even the girls were looking at me like I was crazy. Like, what the fuck is he doing? Listen, I just enjoy dancing. Let's just get this out in the open. I enjoy fucking dancing. I don't care. If a good song come on, I'm move to it. I'm gonna fuck. Now, my knees won't allow me to do some of the moves. So dancing a little bit hard, but I'm still gonna fuck. I'm still gonna get up. Let's go. Like if it involves jumping up and down, no thank you. I'm just gonna go like this without the jumping part. But if I'm just come on now. Come on. Like when fuck when the song the Cupid Shuffle comes on, let's go. When the Cha Cha Slide come on, let's go. When these songs I can just move to, let's go. I'm down. Like if we at a party, like guess who's the first one to be on the dance floor? I'm like, let's go. Let's go. I don't give a fuck if these people looking at me. Y'all lame. People still look at you like you're funny, like you up and dancing. But when the alcohol starts flowing, then everybody else gets up. But I'm up before that. Like, yeah, I'm drinking, but I'm not at that level yet. But I'm up. When something good come on, like let's fucking go. Everybody just sitting there like, I'm like, y'all lame. Y'all lame. If you ain't up dancing, you're lame. That's all I'm with it with you. You're lame. But the JT concert, let's fucking go. It was great. Fucking love it. If you get a chance to go, fucking go. You're not gonna regret it. Tickets weren't even that expensive. Like it was great. He's up there in like the top people I've seen so far. Because last year we saw, where the fuck did we go last year? I'm talking about 2023. We saw Mariah, we saw Beyonce, and we saw Ed Sheeran. Oh, Beyonce was great. Mariah Carey was great. Ed Sheeran, okay, he good. I fucks with him. Kane Brown, we saw this year. I'm like, just didn't do anything for me. I just didn't think he was that great a performer. That's it. He's got some good songs, but performer wise, I'm like, But yeah, but Justin Timberlake right up there. That was dope. My wife enjoyed it. She was happy. She was like, "This is great. This is great." I'm telling you, that was from our generation, and he spoke on that. He's like, "I've been doing this for 25 plus years, and y'all came with me ever since then singing until now." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, let's fucking go." What we need, what my wife said we need, it's just like a boy band tour, like 98 Degrees, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Boyz II Men, Help, New Kids on the Block. Put them on that shit, bro. That shit would sell out fast. That would have to be like a stadium type tour if they did some shit like that, bro. I'm even thinking doing something like a '90s, early 2000s like type of festival where you get those and other artists and other genres of music like hip hop and pop and R&B and rock, and you just bring them all together for like a fucking festival that can span over the course of fucking multiple weekends, a week or some shit. Like that would be dope. But like the boy band tour thing, even if it was just Backstreet Boys and singing 98 Degrees, I'll be here for it. And Boys to Men gotta be on that. I know they ain't a typical boy band like they were, but you put them on that list. You put New Kids on the Block. I've seen New Kids on the Block too, and they rock the stage as well. I mean, shit, let's fucking go. And then if you wanted to, you could do some of those pop '90s girls from back in the day. That'd be like you Christina Aguilera, you get like Britney Spears. Who else was there? Like you get some of those type of artists from back in the day like that. Put them on a tour together. I'm telling you, Spice Girls, another one I never got to see. They came here at Sandstone. If you know what Sandstone is, it'll always be called Sandstone. If you're from Kansas City, from this area, Sandstone Amphitheater. They came back when I was in middle school. I wanted to go. I fucks with the Spice Girls. I fucks with them. I have a Spice Girls shirt. I have a Britney Spears shirt. I have this Justin Timberlake shirt. I got a Christmas NSYNC shirt. I have a Selena shirt. I got a Michael Jackson shirt. Like I fucks with all these. I fucks with artists. Like let's fucking go. Like the Spice Girl, if they came on tour and talk about they coming to Kansas City, I'm there. I'm like, if Spice Girls go on tour, I'm there. That was one concert I wanted to go to. Hell, the only person I've ever wanted to see is no longer among us, and that's Michael Jackson. And he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the one person I've always wanted to see. My parents got to see him twice, back to back nights in the '80s on the Victory Tour. I'm still mad. I'm mad at them for that. They got to see Michael Jackson. That's the only person I've ever wanted to see. So, but the other people I would love to see, Spice Girls. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely be at that motherfucker with that shirt on that I have. It's not like a vintage shirt. It's one I think I bought at Old Navy or some shit like that. Somewhere. I like graphic tees. That's my thing. That's my graphic tee. Give me graphic tee. Give me graphic tee of anything. That's my shit. That's what I wear. I fucking love graphic tees. But yeah, that's all I got on that. There's yeah. Just give me '90s music, early 2000s music. Let's go. I'll take '80s. I'll take '70s. I'll take '60s. I'll take the '50s, doo-wops, and the fucking Motowns. I'll fucking listen to that all day before I listen to this new generation of music. Now, there's some good shit. There's some good shit out there. I like the bar song by Shabuzi. Shabuzi. At first, I was like, "What?" My wife was talking about the song. I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" The song. I was like, "I never heard this." I was like, "No, I ain't listening to it." And I kept listening. I was like, okay. Double shot of whiskey. Yeah, I fucks with it now. Because he played it off he sampled the Jaquan Tipsy. Woo, that song back in the day at the club, boy. Everybody in this bitch getting tipsy. One, then comes the two to the three and the four. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Oh boy. bro. And then this last thing before I just mention the Chiefs. My wife said this. She said, "Our generation party." I'm not talking about like drugs, but like drinking. I think our generation. Now, some might disagree with 80s and 60s and 70s and things like that. In terms, I just felt like we went hard. Yeah, in terms of just drinking, not even drugs. I ain't, no, not drinking. I mean, back then we had the music. We'd be at house parties in high school. And we'd be out. We'd be listening to music. We should like now. I listen to music that we listened to back then as kids. And I'm like, yeah, what the fuck were we listening to? But it don't matter. It's fucking hey, weird. But she said, yeah, I think our generation partied. And we did. Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. We partied. We went at it. We had some good music too. That's what I think. What when you play the music at house parties or at the club, you be out there like, yeah, let's get it, let's fucking get it. But yeah, Justin Timberlake, if you get a chance to go, 10 out of 10, great performer. Can sing, sounds just like he does on the radio. But whew, that's where it is. That's funny. But I just want to mention the Chiefs before I get up out your hair today. We won Saturday. It's weird having the Saturday game. It was weird. I had to be there 6:30 for the job I do, and then I got to go to my seat and enjoy the rest of the game. I thought the Chiefs played well. I thought the defense played great. I thought the offense played better. I know we had some injuries. Chris Jones went out with a calf strain. I saw Jawan Taylor went out, and I didn't even notice like he didn't come back in the game until like after I got home. Basically the next day when I'm on Twitter and they're saying, here's Wanya Morris's snaps at right tackle. I'm like, wait, Jawan Taylor. Remember Jawan Taylor getting hurt. I just thought he went back in the game. Didn't notice. And then somebody broke down the film on Twitter and was like showing all his snaps at right tackle when he went in the game. I was like, oh, he's actually playing better. Which is probably no surprise since that's his natural position he played in college. And they got moved over to left tackle when the Chiefs drafted him. But I'm not gonna lie, from the snaps, not even notice it during the game. I feel like, okay, I think he might be a better option at right tackle than Jawan Taylor. There were no penalties. There were no false start or being, not lined up properly. And then watching the snaps on the film, I was like, oh, he out there. He out there can handle himself. Because it is different. The left side is more pressure. It's different. If you've never played it, if you're used to playing the right side, there's all these. So if he's best on the right side, he could be our future at the right side. And then we just need to. Now it's time to go take care of that left side. Like stop trading for somebody that was only here for 2 years. Get in a 1 year stopgap guy. Trying Wanya Morrison. Trying Kingsley at it. You go ahead and get DJ Humphries, who played like 2 quarters, got hurt. Hopefully he's ready for the playoffs. That way Joe Tooney can move back to left guard. Even though I think Tooney's doing a fine job at left tackle, and Frank Caliendo is doing a great job at left guard right now. So maybe even this helps in the future. You get a look at Caliendo. It's like, maybe if Joe Tooney retires after the season, we can put Caliendo there. And then we can put Wyatt Morrison at right. You got Creed Humphrey at center. Maybe you draft your left tackle. Then maybe you can sign Trey Smith. Because I don't want to lose Trey Smith. I really don't. If you could, say Joe Tooney decides, if we win the championship, he decides to retire. Okay, here's how it's looking. You move Ryan Morrison to right tackle. You draft your left tackle. You put Frank Caliendo at left guard, if you believe in him. You re-sign Trey Smith, and there's your offensive line. At least you have 3 people that have been there. Frank Caliendo getting some playing time is going to help him. And then you have your rookie left tackle, you probably have to trade up to get, but I don't mind that if he's going to be there for the next, 7-10 years. And then you put Wyatt Morrison on the right side, and now you got your line solidified, which I don't mind at all. But I thought the offense played well. We ran the ball more. Kareem Hunt went off. Pacheco had some nice runs. They didn't use him a lot. They used Kareem Hunt more. I like them going for the fourth down. Apparently, they went for 2 fourth downs. I missed one, but Mahomes looked fine. He scored a rushing touchdown. I I hate that people saying he's faking the ankle injury here. Oh, here comes the Mahomes yearly faking the ankle injury. I'm like, he's had this ankle issue before, and by this time, the training staff, him, they're pros at this right now of getting this thing healed up, putting all work on it. Because I'm pretty sure he lives in that training room. If an injury happens on his ankle like it did the week before, he's in the training room from before practice starts, after practice starts, late at night, coming in early the next morning. They are working on that consistently, constantly. You have to know that. And this is what, like the fourth or fifth time this has happened. They're probably like, okay, we know what we need to do. And maybe this one wasn't as bad as the others because I ain't seen nothing. He went limping. He went nuts. He even said like, yeah, this one it doesn't feel as worse as like the other ones. So I think that helped. It wasn't being as serious. Maybe right off the bat it seemed that way, but just knowing the type of person that he's going to take care of his body, the type of work he puts in the offseason, the type of work the training staff is putting to him to get his ankle right for this game that we just got done playing and getting it right for the Wednesday game with a 4-day turnaround, they're used to it. So he looked great. Offense looked good. He missed some throws here and there, but the offensive line played better, pass protecting. He ran the ball well. Kareem Hunt ran the ball. Defense had 2 turnovers. McDuffie had another pick back-to-back weeks with 2 interceptions. Hicks had a pick. Yeah, I think this is going to keep getting better. One more game. We got to go out here, run the ball, play good defense, make plays in the passing game when we need to, and get out of this game with the dub. I don't care how you get the dub. To be honest, I don't care how we get the win on Wednesday, on Christmas. We get the win, we're the number 1 seed. They get to rest the last game of the season. The starters that need it, Kelsey, Hunt, Pacheco, DeAndre Hopkins, Mahomes, Chris Jones. Hell, I don't even know if he'll play on Wednesday, to be honest. But give your veteran guys that rest, like Bolton, like Drew Tranquil, Karlaftis, Justin Reed, McDuffie. If you can get them like rested and they don't have to fucking play this week, they really don't have to practice the next week for the last game against the Denver Broncos, and then you just go into wild card week and not practicing or playing that week, and then you basically have like what 2 weeks off, 2-ish weeks. Plus the game we play on Wednesday, if we win, they can get the rest of that week off. You count that. Then the whole another week they're not practicing. And then the whole another week they're not practicing or playing. So it's like 2.5 weeks of rest. And then we come out and we just 2 games to get to the Super Bowl. 1 game to get the conference championship, 2 games to get to the Super Bowl. So all I care about is getting this win and coming out of the game healthy as we can with no serious injuries. That's all I care about. I don't care if we win 3-0. I'll be honest. I don't care if we win this game 3-0. I was encouraged by the way the defense played on Saturday and the way the offense played because they ran the ball more, and that helps when you run the ball. I think we have to focus on starting with the run, and that will open up the passing game. But this game, I don't care how you win it. Like I said, if you win 2-0, you get a safety and win 2-0. I don't care. I'll be like, we're the 1 seed. We're going to rest the guys last week of the season, and then we get a whole another week of rest. That's all I care about. Get guys healthy. Let's fucking go. We got Hollywood Brown back this way. He looked good. But he needs to play at least the last 2 games to just get up to speed. Get rolling. Because he ain't played real football since last season. I mean, he was in preseason, got hurt. So the last time he's actually played real football before this game was last season. Right? So I expect him to play the next 2 games, regardless of what happens. If we get the 1 seed, I still expect him to play against the Broncos just to get some reps, just to get back in that conditioning and football shape. Because that's the only way you can do it is through games. So much practice and doing your own conditioning that you can do. He's got to play in the next this game on Wednesday and the last game against the Broncos. He needs to play and get those reps in, and then everybody else can rest. So just get this win on Wednesday on Christmas on Netflix. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a dogfight. I just want to get the victory. I don't care. I'm not looking to blow this team out. I was satisfied with the victory on Saturday the way we won. So this victory, I don't care how you get. If you got to run the ball 50 times, cool. I don't care how you, if you score one touchdown, cool. We win as long as it's, at the end of the day, the scoreboard has us more points than the other team. That's all I care about. Because then we locked up the 1 seed, so that's all I have for it. So let's fucking go. Let's get this dub. That's all I got for today. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I kept you longer than I expected, but that's okay. You know, you can watch this and how you can watch this in spurts if you want. You can just get the highlights through the shorts. I'm just glad that you're tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Happy holidays to everybody out there. Whatever holiday you celebrate. Much love to you. Peace and God bless. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We on the road to 1,500 before the end of the year. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, share the page, the YouTube channel, the AK the Ref podcast, the AK show, whatever you want to call it. We here, AK the Ref. Comment on what your favorite Christmas movie is. Oh man, give me like your top 3. I think my top 3 would. It's like interchangeable. Give me your top 5. If you're listening to this, give me your top 5 Christmas movies. Just top 5. I don't care what they are. I would say my top 5: Home Alone 1, The Santa Claus with Tim Allen, Jingle All the Way, underrated. I fucking love that movie. I fucking love it. With Sinbad, with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad in it as his co-star. The Turbo Man. He's trying to get the Turbo Man doll. I fucking love it. I don't know why. I just fucking find it funny. I think Arnold's hilarious. Him as a comedian being in comedy is fucking hilarious. He is funny. And you add Sinbad in the mix, fucking great. Oh, I fucking love that movie. Jingle All the Way. Christmas Vacation, classic. Probably my 5th one. Shit, maybe like 4 Christmases. I like that one. I could go Bad Santa. It could be interchangeable between those two. I fucking love Bad Santa. That's just funny. You know, 4 Christmases with Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon. I probably put that at 6. So let's go number 5, Bad Santa, because that shit is fucking hilarious. It is. Especially Bernie Mac eating that fucking orange. The way he eats that fucking orange in that movie is fucking stupid. And fucking Billy Bob Thornton is a fucking menace in that fucking movie with the fucking kid. He gets mad at it. You fucking serious, you fucking kid? What the fucking? You get mad because he got beat at checkers? Oh my god. That whole movie is funny. I fucking love it. Yeah, those are probably my top 5. Now I'm thinking of another one. Friday After Next. That is a Christmas movie. It takes place during Christmas. We're the security guards at the mall, at the little strip mall. Yeah, we put that. Can we just I'll just put that as like right there with Bad Santa and 4 Christmas, like 5A, 5B, 5C, things like that. So we'll put that in there. But comment your top 5 favorite Christmas movies of all time in the comments. I want to see. But that's all I got for today. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your break if you're on break. Enjoy whatever you celebrate. I celebrate Christmas. So Merry Christmas to everybody that celebrates it out there. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, I'm out. Peace. Let's get it. No sunglasses today. I'm never wearing these fucking headphones again while I do this. Too much moving needs to come out. I need these smaller earbud thingies. Like, I'm gonna go buy some today.